He got tail wrapped. See, that's a good lure will do that for you. It'll get down there and just tie them up. We hog tied the sailfish you saw right here on Sportsman's Adventures. Look, ha! Gotta like that.
On today's Sportsman's Adventures, we head south to Central America and the tropical paradise of Guatemala. It's a country rich in natural beauty, from the lush tropical vegetation to the dramatic shorelines and the crystal blue waters which mirror spectacular mountains that are active volcanoes.
That's what I'm looking for! That's what I'm looking for!
Guatemala is also famous for its incredible sail fishing. Huge numbers of big Pacific sails can be found year-round just offshore. If you have to catch a sailfish, you have to come here. The Williamson Lure Company has some brand new fishing lures to market. And what better place to try them out? The Sailfish Fight is on, and it's happening just 7 miles offshore.
There he is, Chris!
All right, nice job.
I dropped it way back! That was all. That fish was going, I'm hitting that thing, I'm hitting that thing, I'm hitting that thing, and he won't stop, he won't die. Well, dummy on the other end of the rod wasn't letting it die. Why didn't you say something?
Well, it's a trial and error kind of thing, you know? I wanted to see how many times it would bite.
Well, he bit it. I mean, he was biting it for a good 2 minutes. But, you know what they say, if the water's over my head, so's the fishing.
Should be no problem for a guy of your caliber. Come on, man.
Hey, now let's talk about this for a second. You know, don't let me mislead you whatsoever. There is no substitute for live bait or even fresh. But this is an alternative. It's plan B. You could be in another country or going to another country, and you gotta have bait. Or you gotta have something that looks like the bait. Or what about you guys that go out on the weekends, right there off of Miami, and you think you're gonna catch the bait, or you're gonna buy the bait from the bait guy, and guess what? He's out of bait, or he had a struggle, and he wasn't able to catch bait. Well, alternative. Here's what allows you still to go fishing. Oh boy, I better back off. I'm gonna break him off. This allows you to still have a plan B. And that's what's so cool about these imitations. Make no mistake about it, guys. An imitation is an imitation. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Stubby. He's got a little build just like a Murphy. It's a little stubby. Little shorty. There he is. Pacific sailfish in the ocean, west coast of Guatemala. That's how they look right there. Now, when you guys are fishing with these guides, look, he's got the fish wired. All we're gonna do here is we're gonna back off slightly on our drag, keep it reeling to his slack that he's pulling, and get tip wrapped. Okay, but be ready just in case he loses the line to let the fish go, or let the rod go. I'm gonna sit the rod right here in the rod holder, get the D-hooker. They got a little stubby bill, don't it? Oh, perfect. Broke the hook. No, straighten the hook out. How about that? That's what happens when you put 80 pounds of pressure or 60 pounds of pressure on a hook that's designed to pull 20. It happens.
That's exactly what you want to happen.
Exactly. There it is. How do you like that, man? Using rubber baits and pulling sailfish. Man, it's just not safe to get out of bed anymore. See, that's a good lure. Will do that for you. It'll get down there and just tie them up. We hog tied the sailfish you saw right here on Sportsman Adventures.
As the climbing sun streaks the rolling surface of the Indian Ocean, the fleet heads eastwards for the rich fishing waters lying to seaward of the outer island of Bazarut. Hunting marlin usually means hours of patient trolling, hoping to see something that might portend a change of fortune. It's a marlin, and the fight is up. 500 yards have peeled off in the first frantic run, and he can't afford to let the marlin have much more. Time and time again, the great fish makes a valiant effort to throw the fatal hook. Victory is now in sight as the double line appears out of the water. Even in defeat, he presents a majestic sight. 928 pounds. Truly a great game fish. The marlin of Santa Carolina.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Florida, the fishing capital of the world. Yamaha ability starts here. Rapala, Williamson Lures, Maverick Boats, Minn Kota, Humminbird, La Jolla Resort, Power Pole, Swift, Silent, Secure.
Why is Yamaha your best investment? Just ask Captain Buddy LaPointe.
In the charter business, I can't afford downtime. My Yamaha 150 four-stroke is the most dependable, trouble-free outboard I've ever run.
This clean-burning, quiet, fuel-efficient Yamaha four-stroke is the most versatile outboard in the Yamaha lineup. So invest in the best, the clean, quiet, dependable Yamaha F-150. Yes, your best investment starts right here.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
If fish were this easy to find, you wouldn't need Humminbird side imaging. Amazing picture-like images and a 480-foot side-to-side beam eliminate unproductive water fast, so you'll be at their front door in no time. Humminbird, simply, clearly, better.
I've been fishing all my life and seen some pretty cool things on the water. I've seen a 180-pound tarpon jump in my boat. I've seen giant snooks slam live bait, and I've also seen small redfish I can easily pull to. I've seen a lot, and a lot has changed except my boat builder, Maverick Boat Company. Make no mistake about it, Maverick makes the best technical poling skiffs, high-speed backcountry skiffs, and bay boats in the world.
Use Maverick or Pathfinder, #1 for a reason.
As you're flying